Thank you, Ashley and Rico, for the warm welcome. Hello, everyone. My name is Kevin Ruiz, and I am a junior at Seattle University. Go Red Hawks. Integrity. Integrity means that I stay true to who I am, and who I am starts with my family. 19 years ago, my mom returned to Zumpango, Mexico, to visit my grandpa Ruben as he was living his last days. My grandpa's final wish before leaving us was seeing his oldest daughter one last time. And without knowing if she could come back, my mom took my brother and I with her. Once my grandpa Ruben passed, my mom had to find a way back to the United States. Though this time, my mom would be coming to the States on her own. You see, my mom handed me and my brother to my grandma Maria Esther, who safely flew back with us home. My mom had to come back the old-fashioned way, with 100 pesos in her pocket that her mom had given her as a parting gift, long days of walking. The last time my mom told me this story, I realized my story of integrity begins with one of the strongest people I know. Mi historia comienza con la persona más fuerte que conozco, my mom, mi madre, Alma Adriana Rodriguez Luna, who is here today. Fast forward a decade later, during my first summer of the Rainier Scholars academic phase, I was struggling to get some homework done. I was on the verge of giving up while my mom sat beside me and told me I needed to finish my homework, like now. We went back and forth arguing over my desire to give up. Ultimately, my mom put her foot down and told me I was not giving up. It was decided. I always come back to this moment as the moment my mom pushed me to believe in something bigger than herself, the day I became a Rainier Scholar. These sacrifices have brought me to my part of the story. Excellence is the standard. While my goal for so long was to get a college education, now that I am living that dream out, my dad, Daniel, reminds me that this is just the start of what can be accomplished. Perseverance has taught me to never give up, even when life turns its back on you. As I began my study abroad as a student in the French in France and Africa program at Seattle University, I got to study abroad in France, Senegal, and Morocco, which was one of the greatest experiences of my life. I also got the experience of being rejected countless times for my broken French in every Parisian cafe. When I returned 4 months later, no one rejected me. C'est la vie. Courage has allowed me to meet people from all walks of life. This kid from South Seattle traveled to study in Dakar, Senegal, where I taught my host siblings, Mohammed, Diatu, Jetu, and Ami, to play the game of speed, as a symbol of the brotherhood shared with me by my brother, Edson. To have integrity, one must show excellence, perseverance, courage. And for me, that means I share a piece of those who helped me become who I am today. I am a student of color. I am low income. I am from the so-called ghetto neighborhoods of Seattle. I am a Latino. I am the first in my family to get a college education. And despite all these labels that are built as barriers, I'm going to strive to be the very best version of myself. I'm going to strive to be epic. Because these are strengths that make me who I am. That's what Rainier Scholars, my family, and those close to me have shown, and I thank them for that today. While my story continues into becoming a journalist, my storytelling must begin with integrity. I believe that communication and storytelling is the bridge that brings us all together. It has the power to build connections across differences, highlight history, inform change, and build a path forward. I feel I have the responsibility to represent those who suffer from oppression, bringing to light the struggle and success of these communities, which at times puts us in vulnerable positions as human beings. Integrity allows us to be transparent, open, and honest about ourselves and the world around us. That is why I joined you today to tell my story, a story that begins with my mom's experience, clinging to faith as she navigated the impossible, her perseverance that kept me going when I wanted to give up, to traveling across the world and discovering myself, to now speaking to all of you to show you the strength of not just one scholar, but a family of scholars. While my story of integrity doesn't end today, integrity will continue to live across the next chapter of my life. Thank you.